So what is this, sunny skies and a hybrid Tucson? Living in some strange times. Well, it is sold, so not really. So hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have yet another 2023 Hyundai Tucson to show you, so hopefully you're not too tired of that. But this one is the first hybrid I've been able to show you. These have been coming and going so quickly here on the lot that I've not had my chance to get my hands on one and actually show you the vehicle itself. But today I have the blue trim, which is the most affordable hybrid option and is very competitive in terms of price point. So for 2023, Hyundai didn't change a whole lot here on the Blue Hybrid. All of the changes made to the gas SEL trim level also apply to this Blue Hybrid, since that's the trim that it is based upon. So that means for 2023, the Blue Hybrid also got the power liftgate, the wireless charging pad on the interior, as well as the Hyundai Digital Key 1, so you can use compatible Android devices to now control the vehicle. So that is all new for 2023 here on the Blue Hybrid. Now that did come with a small price increase of $1,150, which brings the starting MSRP on the Blue Hybrid to $32,195, including destination, and all hybrids of course are all-wheel drive. And outside of this, the only other change that applies to this particular vehicle, because it is the white exterior, is the new Serenity White paint color. That is also one I showed you actually on the SEL trim earlier this year. So that also applies to this vehicle just because it is the white exterior. So let's not waste any more time. Take a look at what the Blue Hybrid has to offer here on the Tucson for just over $33,000. So the Tucson in front of us is finished in the Serenity White exterior with the gray cloth interior. Now I have put this Serenity White next to the former Quartz White, and I really couldn't tell too much of a difference. They're both a nice pearl white and look great here in the sunlight. But the exterior of the blue trim is going to be basically the same as the SEL and some of the lower trims of the gas Tucson, with a few small differences which we'll touch on. So up front you will find full LED lighting with your LED daytime running lights, LED turn signals kind of in the corner of the grille there, with your LED reflector headlights down below. LED projectors are available on the Limited Hybrid. The gray metallic accented grille with the chrome Hyundai emblem, and some silver accent trim down below on the bumper, along with your black plastics that kind of wrap around the entire exterior of the vehicle. Now coming to the wheels and tires, these are the one unique element you'll find on the Blue Hybrid versus the SEL. These are machine/gray accented wheels. They are 17-inch in size and wrapped in 235, 65, 17-inch Nexian Rhodian GTX all-season tires. So kind of a different tire than you'll find on some of the other Tucsons. Body color mirror caps with LED turn signal integration. No cameras on the outside. They are going to be heated, do have blind spot detection. Of course, one of the new elements for this trim is the Hyundai Digital Key on both front door handles. So this does have the proximity entry, of course, with the NFC technology. You have your roof rails up top along with more chrome accented window trim. Out back, you will find more LED lighting as far as the tail lights go. So you have the LED tail lights and running lights up top, with your turn signals and reverse lights down lower on the bumper. Some more silver accented trim. One of the other unique elements is the Tucson Blue badge here on the left side of the tailgate. Backup camera, of course your chrome Hyundai emblem up here in the glass, with the wiper up there in the spoiler. Then you do have a hybrid badge here on the right side of the tailgate. So those are really the only exterior elements that you'll see as far as the Tucson Hybrid goes. The wheels along with the badges in the back, but outside of this, it's really based on the gasoline version. And not too easy to tell apart. So let's go ahead and take a look at the window sticker so you guys know exactly how this one's equipped, and then we'll dive on into the interior. So really not too much to go over as far as the window sticker goes. Hybrid blue all-wheel drive. Once again, all hybrids are all-wheel drive. There's quite a few additional accessories on this particular unit, and of course the Serenity White Pearl is an extra $400. So that brings the total MSRP, including destination, to $33,260. And just in case you're curious, this represents a $1,350 price premium over that of the base SEL all-wheel drive gas Tucson. So if you ask me, this represents a pretty good deal for the hybrid powertrain and a couple other options that we'll talk about once we get on the inside. So taking a look on the interior, once again, this is the gray cloth interior, which I just showed you guys on the base SC. This also applies to the SEL, so it is kind of a two-tone interior. Starting out here on the door panel, you will find mostly hard touch materials. So you have hard touch upper, some accent plastic on the back side with, of course, the lighter gray interior. You do have a padded armrest right here. Power windows, mirrors, and locks with automatic up-down front windows. Good amount of storage lower in the door panel, and of course the darker accented plastics on the lower side. Coming to the driver's seat, you do have a power driver's seat with two-way power lumbar. Here is the black accent cloth with the gray accent stitching. Once again, I do like this pattern up top on the cloth seat Tucsons. I think it kind of breaks it up, makes it look a little bit different. And there on the dashboard, once again, you have the two-tone interior. So you have the dark gray uppers and then the lighter gray lowers and center console. So that kind of breaks up the interior once again, gives it a unique look. So immediately we're agreed to the hybrid analog gauge cluster. So on the right side, this has your power distribution as far as the power, eco, charge. On the left side, you have your speedometer. And in the middle, you have your battery level charge as well as your fuel tank level. And then in between all that, you have your 4.2-inch color display, which does have some of your vehicle settings. So that is a very useful display. You can control that here on the right side of the steering wheel as always. So cycling through, you can have your digital speed readout, drive information, refueling information, outside temp, your odometer. This is where you control some of your safety systems and other vehicle settings. Just a lot of useful information in that screen once again. You will have a urethane wrapped steering wheel in this particular trim of the hybrid. Silver accented trim down below, gloss black buttons with your radio controls on the left side. Your safety systems on the right side. This does have smart cruise control, lane following assist, and a lot of other nice safety systems from Hyundai. One unique aspect is this does have the paddle shifters for the transmission on the back side, so that's what these paddles are for. Automatic headlights with auto high beam assist here on the left side. Right side, you have your regular wiper stock. To the left of the steering wheel, you do have some unique aspects in terms of your gauge illumination, power tailgate, your 12-volt battery reset, again, specific to the hybrid, and your traction control off. Moving over to the infotainment system, this is going to be the only trim of the hybrid to feature the 8-inch kind of basic infotainment radio. This does have wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay, BlueLink connectivity, and of course all of the other aspects in terms of the 8-inch infotainment. Now this does have a unique hybrid page because of course this is the hybrid trim. So it kind of shows your battery charge, where the power is flowing, and how efficient the vehicle has been. So that is a unique aspect of the hybrid, but overall it'll be very similar to that of the base SEL with the BlueLink functionality. Sirius XM, AM, FM, HD radio, USB, Bluetooth connectivity. So all that found on this particular infotainment. Physical controls for the volume and tune on either side, and some touch sensitive buttons around the rest of the radio screen. One unique aspect compared to the base gas SEL is the fact you do get automatic dual zone climate control here standard on the hybrid. So that is a unique function. So you have touch sensitive buttons with your toggles for the temperature on either side. One unique aspect for the hybrid is the driver only mode. So you can control that, shut off all the other climate for the vehicle, a little bit more efficient and focus mainly on the driver. Below that, you will find your wireless charging pad and Hyundai digital keypad here on the center console, 2 USB ports, and of course a 12-volt outlet. Heated front seats, hill descent control. Here's your backup camera button. If you want to pull that up on the screen, you can go ahead and view that. Drive-by-wire is standard on all Tucson hybrids, so this is the push-button gear selection. Here's your center differential lock, so you can send power 50-50 front and rear. Here's your drive mode select. This does have Eco, Sport, Smart, and Snow drive modes. Electronic parking brake, automatic hold functionality. Here's your proximity key fob for the vehicle. Power trunk, remote start, all the usual stuff. And one unique aspect you get for all drive-by-wire or push-button gear selection Tucson center console is the fact you do get small cubbies on either side to store kind of narrow items. So this does get the center console storage here on the sides because it has the drive-by-wire. Center armrest is softly padded. Inside you'll find a good amount of storage, no ports or lights as usual. Up top you'll find a light gray colored headliner, vanity lighting, manual dimming rear view mirror, BlueLink SOS, interior lighting. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back seat. Most of the materials will be the same as the front with a few differences. So you have a mostly hard touch door panel here, hard touch armrest, same light gray colored accents. There's your adjustments for the seat backs. You can recline them, standard in every Tucson. Step and height is going to be very easy. There's a look at the front dashboard. Out back you will find the rear AC vents as well as 2 USB-A charge ports. Mat pockets on the backs of both of the front seats. Seats do fold down 60-40 split. There's your center armrest with 2 cup holders. Rear lighting and handles, so the usual stuff for the Tucson lineup. Taking a look at the trunk, once again, this does get the power trunk for 2023. This does have programmable height if you would like. And behind the second row, you'll find the same amount of storage or cargo capacity of that of the gas Tucson. So you can see this one does have the accessory cargo cover here. Can fold down the seats via these levers on either side. 12-volt outlet here on the driver's side, as well as the light as usual. Underneath the floor, the Hybrid does delete the spare tire, so you do get a tire mobility kit on all hybrids, but that does give you some additional storage space. You can see there's quite a bit of room under there, so that is nice to have. But again, some people might prefer having this spare tire. Take a look at the passenger front seat. Four-way manual passenger seat, so no height adjustment. There's some of that gray accent dashboard. Does have a light in the glove box, and it is the same size as the other Tucson, so a very good sized glove box. And there's a look at the storage console cubbies on either side. So yeah, very nice interior, fairly similar to that of the base SEL. So let's go ahead and take a look under the hood, see what powers this Tucson, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. So under the hood of the Tucson Hybrid, you're gonna find a 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder paired to an electric motor and a battery pack. Now this provides a combined output of 226 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque through all four wheels, because all-wheel drive is standard on all hybrids. Now this is paired to a 6-speed torque-converted automatic transmission, and if you do opt for the plug-in hybrid version of the Tucson, you will get a little bit more horsepower and a little bit more torque, as that does have a larger electric motor and of course a larger battery pack for that all-electric range. So this is kind of the middle output in terms of the Tucson lineup. Definitely a good upgrade over the regular gasoline Tucson. So that's going to do it for this video on the 2023 Hyundai Tucson Blue Hybrid. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, make sure to hit that like button below. It greatly helps out these videos in the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are not already subscribed, and check out some of the other videos I have, not only on the Tucson, but a bunch of other Hyundai vehicles as well. Now, if you guys follow the channel, then you know I've done several videos on the Tucson lineup. This might be video 15 for all I know, but I basically have most of the other trims of the Tucson available. So if you're interested in other trims, including the gas versions, make sure to check those out. I think this is a very good value, and I understand why these are so hard to find on dealership lots. So if you guys happen to own this vehicle in the 2022 or 23 model year, let me know your experiences down in the comment section below. How has your ownership experience been? How do you like driving the vehicle, and overall, what are your thoughts on it? Like I said, I personally think this is a pretty good value, a bit of a bargain if I must say, given the additional power here of the hybrid powertrain. And of course, the side benefit is going to be the better MPG. But let me know your ownership experience down in the comments. I'd definitely be interested in hearing it. But outside of this, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, let me know your comments down below. And as always, hope to see you guys in the next one.